Hi, this is Anne. When I took up language learning, I had no idea that it was really food for the brain. But now that I'm really into it, I keep finding different things that keep talking about it. So that's why I have this list. Language learning helps your brain in 3 ways. But it's much more than that. Much more than that. But let's deal with these 3 ways. The first way is the way that the research being done by Manfred Spitzer, he has done his research and showing that there are parts of the brain that open up, that have neural pathways, that your brain just starts flowing in new ways. And in a sense, it's true. Now, I've been studying French for 11 months. And it has done things for me which I find odd. And, it's like, is this because of French? Could it possibly be? It really has changed my life. But neural pathways are open. Blood is flowing. It's sort of like your brain said, oh, are you learning things? Well, you're alive. I guess I'll let you live a little longer. Let's face it. Some people say every 7 years, the clock ticks. So wherever you are, you have to say, am I feeding my brain enough information? And I think if you feed your brain a language, it becomes alive. It's almost like a child is born. I just feel like I've been reborn as a Francophile, kind of, very oddly. Very oddly, and it's the oddest thing. People say, well, can you speak French yet? And I said, well, I can read it. I can kind of write it. I can definitely listen to it. But un jour je parlerai français facilement. One day I will speak easily. Pas aujourd'hui. Maybe not today. Mais très bientôt. But soon. So that's, it's the kind of thing that does, it'll happen. And I am not in any rush. As my person that I love to listen to about language learning, who knows 20 languages, Lingo Steve, I always talk about him. He basically said, don't be in a hurry. It'll happen. So I am not in a hurry, but I just know that every day when I get up and I'm listening to my French, and every movie I watch, now that I can understand a lot, and every book that I'm reading in French, it's a wonderful feeling. Just a wonderful feeling, and I'm dying to meet some French people. Hopefully I'll meet, there are wonderful people I will meet. Yes, I will meet them. They're in LA, I'm sure. I'm in LA, and I know they're there, and I will find them. Psychology, number 2. Psychology today believes that diversion is another great way that French or language learning helps you. And I really agree with this, because I am so diverted by French, where people are there, they're aching and they're doing, I don't know what they're doing, but I am so diverted with French. Nothing else seems to bother me. I am so obsessed with this. I know I'll run into somebody go, well, you're looking great. You seem younger. I said, well, no, I'm just studying French. But I think it does. It's a great diversion. It takes, you're so involved, trying to deal with all the different words and the different elements of French and the frustrations. Actually, I wonder if the tolerance for frustration is one of the things that makes your brain grow, because you must have a tolerance for frustration if you're going to learn a language. You must, because it's frustrating. I know a dear friend of mine, she said, oh, well, I'll study with you. And I said, oh, great. So the next time I saw her, I said, how's it going? She goes, oh, well, I got to the numbers and they're ridiculous. And they are challenging, but they're kind of funny. I think they're hilarious. Their numbers are just, well, I won't go into them, but if you study French, you'll know what I'm talking about when you get to 80. Oh yeah, the numbers are a challenge, but they're endearing. I think I find everything fascinating. So I know. I say yeah, it's just that's their language. That's the way they do it. And so the third is that your well-being and happiness gets is important for your brain, and you allow this to happen doing something you enjoy. So whatever you enjoy. Now, in my case, language learning happens to be the thing I enjoy most right now. So that's all I want to do. That's all I want. My friends call, say, "Hey, how's it going?" I say, "Oh, great. I'm working on my French," and I love it. I ended up getting out of a book club I was in, even though I love book clubs, and I'm on a booktube kind of. But this particular book club, I said, I have to get out of that because I'm so busy with my other things. I said, I have to concentrate on some French books I'm reading and other things for booktube. So I am busy. So I'm a reader, and I can't be reading books other people prescribe. I need to be reading the books I need to. You have to be. If you want anything, you have to be dedicated to it. You have to, as Lingo Steve says, you have to immerse yourself in it. And in that immersion, you are reborn. This French person, kind of. Yes, vive la France. Yes, anyway, so yeah. So those are the three ways. But, so there's just so many, though. But these are three. What am I saying? It's the neural pathways that are opening. It's the diversion. It's the fun. Yeah, it's the tolerance for frustration. I think that is what, if you can build up that tolerance for frustration and understand that, oh yeah, this is going to be great. I'm learning something so uniquely wonderful that my life will never be the same. Seriously, I am almost ready to tackle another language, and I know I have to control myself. So no, you're not speaking in French enough yet. So you can't go there yet. But I can see why polyglots are born, because it's just like so fun. It's just a feeling of power. Wow, I can speak another language. It's so great. Anyway, so that's the three ways, and I hope you consider taking it on. Take on another language. It's fabulous. Thanks for listening, and give me your comments. Am I way off? Where am I way off? You agree? Do you think I'm becoming obsessed? It's true. It's an obsession. Let's face it. It's an obsession. But as the French say, voila. Until next time.